Please join us for the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now for a moment of silence. And now for the SOAR pledge. I'll be a person who is safe, organized, accountable, and respectful every day. Skyhawk SOAR. Thank you for joining us. I'm Maya, and this is SVTV News. Today is Monday, Day 6. Quick reminder, tomorrow, November 11th, there is no school in honor of Veterans Day. Progress reports will go home November 13th. It's time for Miss Colgan's reading tip. Read with your eyes and fingers. Run your finger under the words as you read. Why, you ask? Running fingers under the words helps to train your eyes to follow words and symbols from left to right. Study tip of the day. Find a comfortable and quiet place to study with good lighting and little distractions. Try avoiding your own bed. It is very tempting to lie down and take a nap. On Friday, we showed you how to solve math mystery problem of the week. Are you ready to try this week's math problem yourself? Come by F8 for your chance to solve this week's Math Mystery Week. Student Council Cookie Dough fundraiser kicked off last Friday. The sales will run from November 7th through the 18th. Prizes include silly string party, a candy grab, and a limo ride to lunch. The PTSO would like to say thank you for all the families, teachers, staff members, and volunteers that helped to make the Fall Festival a success for another year in a row. They hope that you have a fun time and look forward to doing it again next school year. And now for the Daily Hawk Talk with Mackenzie.
Thank you, Maya. Let's begin with our So True, So False. Get ready. Today's question is about Mrs. Wheeler. True or false? Mrs. Wheeler can speak Japanese fluently. Stay tuned for the answer. It's time for the daily weather report. Today the high will be 82 degrees and the low at night will reach 57. The sun will start to set at 5:34. The cafeteria is cooking up some tasty lunch. On the menu today we have sweet southern brunch, stuffed breadsticks, California turkey sandwich with a side of hash browns and fruit. And now for the So True, So False answer. This fun fact is so true. Not only can Mrs. Wheeler speak Japanese, but she can also speak Spanish. She has lived in 3 different countries. NASA's Space to Ground is your weekly update on what's happening aboard the International Space Station. Let's take a quick look of Amico Cowder.
Houston Station on Space to Ground.
Welcome to Space to Ground, your weekly look at what's happening on board the International Space Station. I'm Amico Cowder. A full house of 6 crew members living and working aboard the ISS kicked off the week by celebrating the anniversary of a pivotal milestone in the history of human spaceflight. November 2nd marked the 14th anniversary of the arrival of the Expedition 1 crew at the station. NASA astronaut Bill Shepard and cosmonauts Sergei Krikalev and Yuri Gitsenko docked to the orbiting complex in their Soyuz spacecraft to begin their 136 days aboard. At the time, the station consisted of only 3 modules, Unity, Zarya, and Zvezda. Expedition 41 Commander Max Sarayev and flight engineers Alexander Gerst and Reed Wiseman are counting down to their departure this Sunday. The undocking of the Soyuz carrying Sarayev, Gerst, and Wiseman will mark the end of Expedition 41. For a schedule of all of Sunday's farewell and landing events and to watch live online, check out nasa.gov/NTV. Not everyone can go to space, but everyone can see Earth from an astronaut's perspective. Students on the ground are snapping shots from the ISS by controlling the Sally Ride EarthCam payload. Named for America's first woman in space, EarthCam has been on board since the arrival of the first expedition crew and provides an out-of-this-world classroom experience, teaching students a variety of disciplines like science, geography, and math. This week, Joe wants to know how we get pictures of the ISS in orbit. Well, Joe, in the younger days of ISS, crew members aboard the space shuttle snapped pictures during the orbiter's fly-around. Today, the big picture views are taken by the right seat crew member inside the Soyuz during approach and departure. Not exactly an easy shot to get. Make sure to keep sending us your questions and comments using the hashtag #SpaceToGround. We'll see you next week.
That's all for today, Skyhawks. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you Wednesday morning. Have a nice day.